This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Sha la 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 la. Oh my days, Fabrizio Romano is on a madness with Chelsea news. We've got the official Sterling announcement from Chelsea Football Club. Here we go for Koulibaly. As Todd Bowley said, we're here to have a meal, baby.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. What a time to be a Chelsea fan. We should all take the moment today and enjoy. There's a ton of news that's flying around. There's some breaking news in regards to Levi Colwill as well. I mean, look, we're going to get into all of that. First of all, obviously, Raheem Sterling being official. It's such a humble story. I love the fact that he's come out and said, it's a homecoming. He can't wait to play at Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge in front of his family and friends week in, week out. It's going to be brilliant. And he looks like he's buzzing. He's already training as well. Apparently, it's meant to be his first training session. Koulibaly, here we go. There's some footage that he's leaving Napoli, and Napoli, their manager Spalletti had some really kind words to say about Koulibaly. I'm gassed as a Chelsea fan. It's sensational business so far under Todd Bowley. And this is another moment we need to pause for a second and just think that this new owner, who's new to this whole surroundings, has done a magnificent job. He really has. Everything so far that he's done, in terms of the Sterling deal, the Rafinha situation as well. I think he's done perfectly well what he did. Talking to a whole heap of different the agents out there, George Mendes, and now the way we've moved in on Kalidou Koulibaly, it was like a rocket. We did not waste a single bit of time. There's words that there's medical schedule for sometime tomorrow, and then he could fly out to LA to start training with the first team. And this is the exact thing that I wanted in the preseason, some of our newbies to come in and join. And apparently now the talk is Nathan Ake and Kimpembe as well. We are getting hot on Kimpembe, and all of these players could join in the preseason. It's absolutely exploded, a proper bombshell. Do you know what I mean? So let's get straight into this. There's so much to talk about, honestly, guys. Here we go. Here he is from the Chelsea website, from the Chelsea Twitter page. Look, there's just a whole heap of Sterling prop everywhere in this particular page, and rightly so. Look at this from Raheem Sterling as well. There's a nice message from Raheem Sterling in regards to leaving Man City. Go check that out. It was a really heartwarming message that he's put out. Some nice pictures here. I'll just quickly showcase to you guys the message that he had. He's obviously thanking Manchester City. And of course, he's been there for 7 years and he's won so many things. Look at KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, leaving a message as well. We came 7 years ago together to this club to win trophies together and play good football, and we achieved that. It was a pleasure to play with you. Wishing you all the best to the future, bro. I mean, it's a big deal. There's some stats going around. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. For Pep Guardiola, under Pep Guardiola, there's only been two other players that has had more goals and assists combined as goal contribution. That's Lionel Messi and Sergio Aguero. So to be the third one just behind those two players, that's incredible. This is the message that Raheem Sterling has left. Go check that out. It's a very nice message. Obviously, there's a video as well. Go check that out in terms of Raheem Sterling. Going back to the Chelsea admin page here, whole heap of prop. I'm so excited, so happy. Look at this picture, man. This is great. So happy. For me, this is a super signing. So look, one down, many more to come. Absolutely excited about this particular signing. And what a way to start off, kick things off in Todd Bowley's era. Official confirmed, Raheem Sterling joins Chelsea from Manchester City on a permanent deal contract until June 2027 with option for further season. So obviously there's a 5 years contract, but then there could be an option for one more. First signing of Chelsea new era with Todd Bowley as new owner. 27 years old. Hopefully he's still in his prime. Raheem Sterling is official. London is my home and where it all started for me, and it's amazing. I now have the opportunity to play in front of my friends and family week in, week out at Stamford Bridge. I'm really looking forward to meeting the fans there soon. I love this. I really do love this. Here's a little bit of salt for our neighbours, Tottenham and Arsenal. I love this game, man. Tottenham and Arsenal have been linked with Sterling, but word from Sterling camp was that he would only consider a move to an elite European club, which ruled out both. In the mud, baby, in the mud. Tuchel has been frustrated by Chelsea's wide players and in his opinion, Sterling adds much needed pace and end product. Undoubtedly, there is no doubt that Sterling already is our best attacking player. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Has been achieved from Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano was on a madness, as I said, in regards to Chelsea news. Kalidou Koulibaly to Chelsea. Here we go. Full agreement in place for 14 million euros. Fee add-ons completed, bid accepted. Napoli are checking the documents. Yeah, check the documents, bro. Then it will be official. Koulibaly will sign long-term deal for 10 million net salary per season. First centre-back signed. As we did the stream earlier today, talking about this scenario, the way this escalated, I'm amazed. It's something I don't think I've been used to in Chelsea Football Club. I think Hakim Ziyech's one, when that was announced, that happened very quickly as well. Overnight, it just dropped and then it just happened. But Kalidou Koulibaly, we went from the De Ligt situation to Koulibaly so swiftly. I'm very proud of our football club. No dilly-dallying around, no wasting time, because we don't have time to waste. Gone in straight, convinced, and this is a particular player who wanted Barcelona. If you guys all remember, he said to his agent, check out Barcelona. The fact that we've gone in, talked to him, and we've got the here we go. Within 24 hours, medical is apparently said will showcase that to him, and he's going to fly out to LA. It's mad. I'm sure people like Mendy, definitely his countrymen, probably had a say in this, might have called him up or might have even told Todd Bowley some things about him. Jorginho might have played a bit of a role, knowing he's played alongside this particular player. Yeah, if we are going to have this type of a precedent and this type of a benchmark on how we're going to move into players, I'm all up for it. I'm so happy, so gassed. And kudos to Todd Bowley and Thomas Tuchel as well, I suppose, to moving in on this particular player so quickly and not allowing anyone else to entertain a thought of going into a bidding war. Kalidou Koulibaly landed in London and set for medical test, and he will fly to Los Angeles to join team. Plan 100% confirmed. Then Chelsea will unveil Kalidou as new signing. Napoli and Chelsea are checking and signing the contracts right now. I mean, we could possibly have an official announcement within the next 48 hours, I'd say. Look at this. This is some footage. Koulibaly is about to leave. As you can see there, leaving Napoli, it's all done and dusted. Love this game, man. Koulibaly has touched down in London. On Thursday, he will have his medical, and on Friday, he could travel to LA to meet up with Chelsea squad. This is from Di Matteo. So things are explosively moving quick here. I love this. I love this. Okay. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop in Raheem Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly. There's so much more. We are on a madness. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Chelsea are working to sign both Nathan Ake and Presnel Kimpembe after Kalidou Koulibaly. Negotiations in progress for both with Man City and Paris Saint-Germain. Koulibaly will sign soon. Kimpembe and Ake are Tuchel priorities as the Ligt is close to joining Bayern Munich. I mean, we've reported in this particular channel for a while now that Nathan Ake will happen. It's going to happen. It's been widely reported by many journalists, top-notch journalists, publications, that we've already agreed on personal terms, and a fee is probably agreed as well, around the £45 million. So Nathan Ake, look, whether we like it or not, there is some tactical flexibility with Nathan Ake and versatility as well. Possibly in a DM situation at times, yes, as a left back as well, left CB, some say left wing back. I don't think he's explosive enough as a left wing back, but we'll see. There's a lot of things you can do with Nathan Ake. Presnel Kimpembe is someone Thomas Tuchel has worked with. Under Thomas Tuchel was probably Kimpembe's best time of his career. He was sensational alongside Thiago Silva. That particular season when they went deep into the Champions League and moments away from winning it, Kimpembe was a boss. He really was. And on that LCV position, and we've got a lot of options now. With possibly Azpilicueta leaving, some people are like, what are we doing with all these LCVs? You know what I mean? Sorry, all these centre-backs with these defenders. But look, Rudiger gone, Christensen gone. Most likely Azpilicueta will be gone as well. Alonso as well. Don't forget, we've got Emerson as a left-back option. Somehow Kennedy's still in the house. He needs to go. But this is probably why we are going for all of these defenders. We're probably going to go with 3 at the back, which means we need depth. We don't want to get into a situation where injuries then make it difficult for us. And on top of that, you have to remember, we have to think a little bit about long-term future in regards to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva ain't going to be around for forever. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, of course, this season, maybe one more season, but after that, we need to be in the market. So why not get that opportunity right now if we see someone good? And Kimpembe is definitely good. My only thing is, how are you going to fit Kimpembe, who likes to be on the left side? He's a left footer. You got, Kalidou Koulibaly as well. Are we thinking about maybe in the future, the traditional 4 at the back as opposed to be the 3? Nathan Ake, how do you fit? All of these, I suppose it's up to Thomas Tuchel, but this is what he wants. This is what he wants. And I'm all up for backing Thomas Tuchel. I've been saying it recently. I can, sit here, whinge, whine, moan, all that. And a lot of you guys can do that. But at the end of the day, we got to give this guy his chance to run the show. However, having said this, and I'll get to, there is a domino effect on getting players like Kimpembe, Nathan Ake, and whatnot. And that's the Levi Colwill story, which we'll get to. But this is the Oni dagger. I love it. Oni. Chelsea in talks with Paris Saint-Germain to sign Presnel Kimpembe. PSG open to 26-year-old exit evaluation met. Not happened yet, but conversations ongoing. France international, a key Chelsea target at left centre-back. Juventus also in contact because obviously Juventus need a replacement for De Ligt. Look, as I said, I won't be surprised if this escalates very quickly as well. Contact made for Kimpembe. PSG won 42 million plus 8 million add-ons to make 50 million. Source close to negotiation state. Chelsea and PSG are about 16 million apart in valuation. Look, at 50 million, I think it's fantastic. It's another 16. So you're looking at about, 66, 65, let's say. This is why the whole Nathan Ake situation is that necessary if you're going to go for Kimpembe. And if you're so hellbound on Nathan Ake, is Kimpembe really necessary as well? As I said, maybe, long-term future, securing a defender like Kimpembe maybe makes sense. But all of this, ladies and gentlemen, has a domino effect, a detrimental side of things as well. A lot of money being spent here, which I've got no issues. Kimpembe I like. But Ake, Kimpembe, Koulibaly is someone I wanted all from the beginning. This news, ladies and gentlemen, just dropped a moment ago. Bombshell. And we could all see this was coming. I've said it many a time that I can't picture how this brother sticks along once all of these players come through, defenders come through. And this is coming from Fabrizio Romano. More on Chelsea. Levi Colwill now likely to leave on a permanent deal this summer as Tuchel and Bowley are working to sign 3 top centre-backs. Chelsea and Levi Colwill will make a decision soon as Koulibaly deal is done. Kimpembe and Ake in talks. I mean, Levi Colwill is going to be a supreme defender. Don't kid around about it. He's going to be a phenomenal superstar. We're going to be in the same scenario very, very soon. I mean, look at what we're doing with Nathan Ake. We're buying back our own player. We're going to be doing the same thing with Levi Colwill. I honestly have complete faith in it. This is why I did not understand the Nathan Ake situation. This is why at times it's healthy to question what the manager is doing. I mean, it's funny. When I was questioning this, I got a little bit of slander in social media, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter. And now those same people that were having a go at me are now having an issue with Levi Colwill's situation. They're very upset. Why are we going with Kimpembe, this, that, the other? What happened with backing the manager? I've come to a conclusion. I'm going to back the manager. I don't think it's the right thing to let go of Levi Colwill. I'm pretty sure if we let go of someone like Levi Colwill, we better get a hefty fee. That's one thing. And we better have a buyback clause. We better have some things in the contract to have a final say on this particular player. So look, It's not always about Chelsea Football Club. Maybe in this case might have been because he saw the defenders that were coming through and he probably looked at it and thought, I ain't getting an opportunity. You got Koulibaly, you got Kimpembe. They're not going to be behind Liwa Colwill. Then you got Nathan Ake, who we're possibly getting for about 45 million. He's going to be forced to be used as well because Todd Bowley, at the end of the day, he's going to say to Thomas Tuchel, these are your players. Why aren't you using him? And I'm sure he probably will use them. So that means Liwa Colwill won't get the regular minutes and he's not going to stick around, knowing that he had a sensational loan spell at Huddersfield and he knows that he could get game time elsewhere in the Premier League. So, look, I've sometimes said that it's not always the club's fault. I think in this case, maybe it is somewhat the club's fault, not showing the player any sort of pathway. But there are times where players, in regards to Armando Broja, for example, he should stick around. But he probably believes, just like Liwa Colwill, that he's good enough to start elsewhere and he's good enough to start earning straight away. And these footballers, they have a very short career. If you're a very good footballer, you're going to have probably about 15 years, but generally about 10 years is when they have their peak and they can earn. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about all of this. I'm just excited about the Raheem Sterling official news. Koulibaly, here we go. Nathan Ake just around the corner. Kimpembe, it's looking great. We're probably going to get one more attacker as well. We need to get the attacker. There's talks that we could possibly get a midfielder, maybe a wing back. There's still a lot more stuff that we're going to do, a lot of madness, but the Liwa Colwill situation has hurt a little bit. Let me know how you feel about everything, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. We are so close to 14,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support you guys show me. Honestly, it's been a great pleasure. Until next time, see ya.